Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world's greatest wrestling promotion. I am your host for tonight's show, WGW Asylum, Bloody 617, and with me, as always, my good friend and partner on the show and the owner of WGW.
This is Mr. Incredible 617. How you guys doing out there tonight?
We have a decent card for you tonight.
A decent, Bloody? You're being modest.
We got tag matches going into that tag tournament here later in the night, and the return of Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom in the building. The first ever, the absolute original Sonic Boom back into the building. WGW Asylum. He came back home.
And he's running with a tag partner today. He is running with none other than the Toronto Wolverine, CG. The Doom Raiders are in the building, and they are taking on the Pros later on tonight.
The tag team champs in the building. Gonna get their hands dirty here tonight. And the inmates are going wild.
We are here, ladies and gentlemen, for Asylum. And we have good 6 matches for you here in Hampton, Virginia.
Hampton, Virginia, what's up? And we are here to bring it to you and bring it to you live. And we are starting it off. Triple threat women's division, baby.
Absolutely. We have the up-and-comer Maria Black, the beast of a woman, taking on former number 1 contender Casey Marie and former number 1 contender Sugarfoot. Both these women have stepped into the squared circle to face the women's champion for the Rose Gold. Unfortunately, both fell short in their attempts, but Maria Black is looking to climb the women's ladder, and she's looking to do it in a big way. She's trying to get herself into the title picture as quickly as possible and as swiftly as possible to take advantage of that momentum to take out She-Devil for the Rose Gold.
Let me tell you, if she is able to knock off the 2 latest number 1 contenders in Casey Marie and Sugarfoot, because they're the last 2 women to take on the champion. If she is able to knock off these 2, she is making a great case to making herself number 1 contender at the Coliseum. Can you imagine, Bloody, Maria Black coming up from Showcase, making that underdog story a real life thing, and going over She-Devil at the Coliseum, raising up that Rose Gold title.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Mr. Incredible. It wouldn't surprise me one bit, because every superstar that Mr. Winters has called up in some way, shape, or fashion has made a statement here tonight.
Starting off with Mark Gunn.
Mark Gunn, former tag team champion. Chris Diamond, current tag team champion. You have Caden Hawk, almost won the Royal Rumble. And that being said, EAG, the hitman of the general manager, which I think may have had a little bit of friction due to them attacking his brother. So we'll see where that goes down the line. But so far, 3 out of 5 ain't bad.
No, I can definitely tell you that. Shout out to Caden Hawk. Caden Hawk, I'm seeing you soon, friend. Just a couple weeks. In a couple weeks. Tuesday, I will see you at Outbreak, my friend. Me, Caden Hawk, that is something to look forward to. I know you're excited, Bloody.
I'm excited for that.
And right here, we are going into the triple threat in the women's division. Sugarfoot, Maria Black, Casey Marie. We are starting off strong.
I got Maria Black in this one.
You don't say.
Is my bias showing?
Oh, just a tad.
Just a smidge.
And as you can see, as Sugarfoot is lacing up her boots back there, ready for the sugar stops to go up just a little bit. And Casey Marie, y'all know how I feel about Casey Marie.
She's a lovely woman with a lovely background and in championship caliber is what I have to say to that.
Said no one. And we are continuing and coming out first. It is the call-up from Showcase. This is Maria Black. You can see the toughness. She is oozing machismo on the way down to the ring. I can't believe it.
She won her match last week, Mr. Incredible, against the dominant and aggressive Akira. A woman that actually beat her in the Showcase in a submission match. But this time, the favor was in Maria Black's corner. Will it be the same thing again tonight? Will Maria Black be standing over the bodies of the last 2 number 1 contenders for the Rose Gold Championship?
That is something we have to find out, and it won't take long, because Maria Black is in the square circle, and out comes Sugarfoot. The Sugarfoot stock is going up.
The footwork is about to get fancy because whenever Sugarfoot steps foot in the ring, there's a lot of foots being said in that sentence right there. But whenever she's in the ring, she starts tuning up the band. Your face is gonna be meeting the back end of her heel a lot in this match.
Oh, I can definitely see it, and I can see it happening not once but twice because she has one for Maria Black and one for Casey Marie, and that means the sugar stocks will be going up.
Double.
Rise, diabetes, rise.
What's wrong with you, man?
I don't know. That was kind of cool though.
Oh,
I liked it.
Do you need something to eat? Are you feeling all right?
I feel like you last night, bloody. I feel like you last night. And here we go at Sugarfoot. She is just a savage when she gets into the ring. When she lets off with those kicks, she holds nothing back.
She's a mean. She looks like the sweetest person when she's in the back room and she's talking to her fans. But in the ring, she looks like a very angry individual.
A very, very angry individual, and you can see it in the tone of her body language is showing off. She is ready to go.
She had words exchanged with Maria Black. As Maria Black said she was coming for the rose gold, Sugarfoot said you're in no position to ask for a title match. Those are some harsh words coming from the queen of the kick, but it's not. I don't think that Maria Black took too kindly to those words, and she is here looking to make Sugarfoot eat those words.
I can definitely see it. But in comes the third woman in this matchup, and it is Casey Marie.
Casey Marie just fell short in her recent match against She-Devil, which is a shame because she was so close to picking up a victory there.
You got to think Casey Marie dished out the damage that needed to be done to She-Devil, but She-Devil, being the prize fighter that she is, picked up the victory over Casey Marie. Casey Marie must be in a world of, just felt like the world just fell on top of her after that devastating loss.
If you saw her recent interview, you can see that that's exactly how she felt. And I gotta be honest with you, She-Devil had a rough go of it leading up to that match at the Great War.
She definitely did.
And she still managed to pull out a victory, which just is a testament to when it comes to when it matters, She-Devil gets the job done.
She definitely did. She did it at Heatwave. When she got that title, brought it down. She did it at the Great War against this woman right here, Casey Marie. But you gotta think, man, it's a tough outgoing to be so close. You can almost kiss that title, but then you could just see it fading away. And we are moving on.
Look at Maria Black cracking her neck. I mean, she's a scary woman. I don't know what to tell you.
And the size difference is definitely going to play a matter as she goes in against these two women. And Casey Marie goes straight after Sugarfoot here.
And Casey Marie grabs her by the hair, tossing her
to
the other end of the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
And
look at that.
And does it for Maria Black as well.
Showing no fear of the call-up.
Oh, and a drop kick by Sugarfoot.
And now Sugarfoot.
Oh, and then just slamming the back of her head against the mat.
Not too thrilled about being thrown by her hair.
Oh, and a tornado DDT by Sugarfoot.
Taking Maria Black down. Now slamming the head of Maria Black on the canvas. And Maria Black is the only one who hasn't opened up a can of worms yet.
And Casey Marie switches over the neck breaker and sends Sugarfoot down to the mat.
And look at the backbreaker here by Casey Marie, taking Maria Black out of the ring and trips up, taking down Sugarfoot. Casey Marie is a hell of a showing here so far.
And there she goes. She has that neck crank, that crossface, if you will, and comes out of that one into a flatliner.
Casey Marie kicking the back of Sugarfoot and going to the top rope. And now Maria Black has her attention focused to Casey Marie as she goes for the elbow drop and
recalculating. Oh, and a German suplex by Maria Black. Maria Black now showing the strength, and she is going for that huge Texas cloverleaf.
And she actually won a submission match against Akira using that maneuver. So it's going to definitely take a toll on the much smaller frame Sugarfoot.
As you can see, as she booted her off, but gripping her back, showing the pain. And and a clothesline to Maria Black.
And now she brings down Sugarfoot as well. Goes for the cover, but not aware that Maria Black got back onto her feet to break up the count.
Maria Black is definitely the wild card in this matchup.
And a hip toss from Casey Marie taking Maria Black down.
Casey Marie in control of this matchup here.
She is. Her senses are aware of what's going on in the ring completely, and you gotta wonder. Here goes 1, 2,
just a 2 count. As you can see, Sugarfoot brings the shoulder up off of the mat, but Casey Marie is looking to peel the lifeless carcass of Sugarfoot and put her against the mat, and that is the maneuver that got her the #1 contendership.
And no, Maria Black breaks up the count. I just want to give a shout out to my boy Dave in the ring, making his in-ring return. He was on a 2-month-long vacation because I like the guy, but he's back in the ring to referee this match, and now Maria Black sends Casey Marie out of the ring for the first time in a while.
And Sugarfoot needs to get the shake off the cobwebs because she is getting a cover here, and that is a 2 count, but no, kicks out at 2.
Trying to take advantage, being a little bit opportunistic on the damage dealt by Casey Marie on the outside there.
Oh, and an elbow to the sternum.
Kicks. Look at the kicks. Oh, went for the spinning back kick, but gets caught up and gets turned over.
Oh, and a flying crossbody by Casey Marie.
One has to wonder if Casey Marie did not just save Maria Black. Sugarfoot.
He gets her against the corner there, and Casey Marie looking to do some damage.
Hits her with a tree of woe. Look at Casey Marie showing off their strength. Look at those muscles. I knew she had some in there somewhere.
And Casey Marie gets caught by Sugarfoot, and Sugarfoot with a belly-to-back drop sends her against the mat. Sugarfoot, and a vicious leg drop to the chest.
And again, Maria Black makes her way back to her feet. And goes right back after Casey. Went for a big right hand, but gets caught in a forearm to take Maria Black back a bit.
Oh, and a sleeper driver. And no gets caught with the loop that's pressed by Sugarfoot.
And Sugarfoot, the small, fiery, feisty kicker. She's like a bowl of buffalo wings.
And I can't do spicy food. And there you go, as Casey Marie drives the forehead of Sugarfoot to the floor.
And now Maria Black sends Casey Marie into the corner, getting ready to do a big maneuver, but gets caught up. And now gets hit with the forearm to the elbow. And look at Casey Marie pandering to the crowd.
Casey Marie grabs up Maria Black into a neck breaker, and she lands it.
Perfectly executed and technical right
and
there.
And Casey Marie going up to the top. It didn't pay off, but will it do now? She goes up, and Sugarfoot is back into the ring, and Casey Marie
jumps down knowing that
scouted, but didn't scout out that DDT that she just ate.
It could have been a lot worse if she would have ran up the turnbuckle to do that to her. I'll tell you that much right now.
And
a super kick!
The super kick! The sugar kick lands Maria Black out. 1, 2! Just the 2 Maria Black kicks out.
Very near fall as Sugarfoot dealt out some nice sugar kicks.
And that was a vicious. And now Casey Marie with a spear. Casey Marie lands the spear. Will Sugarfoot be out? And no, she turns her attention to Maria Black.
Which is a smart thing to do. You always want to keep your enemy in front of you.
Maria Black grabs her up, though. This is not looking good for Casey Marie as she's above the shoulders.
And there goes that torture rack into a gut buster.
Oh, that is vicious. And Sugarfoot letting the damage be done, but gets a belly gong.
Goes for the cover.
Will she put Casey Marie away?
2. Just a 2 as Casey Marie manages to kick out.
And you can see Maria Black looking to do some more damage and go after the collarbone, but no, Casey Marie manages to power out with a forearm to the face.
Gets back up onto her feet.
Overhand right.
Went for that German suplex, but unable to get it.
Maria Black being such a dominant woman in this matchup here.
And it looks like Maria Black's about to break out here. Went for a high knee, but misses it.
Oh, into a gut buster of her own. And a double leg drop, kinda. If you can say so. And there you go in a swinging power bomb by Sugarfoot.
With the cover.
And she pins the shoulders down. 2.
Oh, not even a 2 count as Casey Marie kicks out.
Casey Marie showing her stuff here tonight.
Showing no fear.
Showing her stuff is the best the best way to describe Casey Marie. As Casey Marie goes over and make it counted out. 1, 2. Just a 2.
And listen, man, you don't talk about her like that, man. That's inappropriate. It's not safe for work, okay? You leave Casey Marie alone.
Never. As you can see, Sugarfoot brings
up the coach special, ladies and gentlemen.
And she goes down for the cover.
2.
Just the 2 count, but she turns her over into the Boston Crab.
Will she tap?
And Maria Black, in a world of pain, gets her off of her with sheer force. She didn't even attempt to reach out for the rope.
And Sugarfoot with a big forearm to the back of Casey Marie, going for a Dragon Sleeper suplex, but gets turned over into a regular suplex.
The suplex of Casey Marie dishing out the damage that needs to be done, and she turns her attention back to Maria Black and goes for the cover, but doesn't hook the leg. 2! Just the 2. Maria Black has so much resiliency.
With a lot of time in between the taking Sugarfoot out of the ring and going for the cover, though. And I think that's what gave Maria Black the time to catch her breath and build up enough energy to get the kick out.
Oh, and then she goes with a European uppercut to the chest of Casey Marie. Casey Marie goes up, and she may be hitting that rack attack into the gutbuster once again, and she does!
She is down. Will she go for the cover, though? No, she will not, because Casey Marie again fights back from the brink. And now Sugarfoot into the ring and goes right after Casey Marie. And it looks like they're both turning...
and swinging her hair straight to the mat.
It looks like they're both turning their attention.
And Sugarfoot goes for the cover. 1, 2! Just the 2! But, Maria Black needs to stop pandering in the corner and get after this match.
I wouldn't call it pandering so much. And look at this.
Another coach special. 1, 2! Turns her over into the high-octane Boston Crab.
And that's giving her a little bit of taste of her own medicine, as she put that maneuver earlier on a different woman. And now, I gotta be honest with you, I wonder how many people have actually bought the Coach DVD. I mean,
at this point, they didn't need to. They can just watch a weekly episode of WGW and get the Coach special.
It's kind of like
free.
It's kind of like shadow boxing. And at this point, I don't even know if the coach even has his gym anymore. Have you seen the guy?
I haven't been going to the gym in quite some time. Me and him had a little bit of a falling out.
And Casey Marie standing over Maria Black. Only one standing in the ring. And it's been almost all Casey the entire time.
And she is peeling the leg back of Maria Black.
Had to break the hold, though. The left leg of Maria Black was under the rope. And now...
and a vicious belly to back drop by Maria Black. And she hits it. And she shows the arm up like if she's the winner.
Did you see that?
Sugarfoot went for the sugar kick.
But did not get it.
But gets that one.
The top rope. And Casey Marie is making her way back to her feet. And now Sugarfoot turns her attention to the former number 1.
And a sugar kick,
misses it entirely. It was a swing and a miss.
And Casey Marie eats the forearm there. Will Sugarfoot? No, she goes over into a playmaker. And Sugarfoot, you can see the fatigue coming off.
Both of these women are smaller framed than Maria Black, as you can see Maria Black constantly up and at him, no matter how much damage
sleeper
she takes, but she breaks up the hold.
And Maria Black back into the ring, going after Sugarfoot. Sugarfoot into the corner. What will she do? Tosses her around.
She's onto the apron and back in with an elbow.
Showing off the skill, showing off the athleticism, but no, Sugarfoot gets her with a German suplex.
You see the leg tucked in there. You gotta wonder what was going through Maria Black's mind when she tried to give her that kick to the sternum. And now another submission maneuver by Sugarfoot, and again it gets broken up by Casey Marie. And Dave looked like he caught a little bit of that kick there.
But Dave's one of those tough guys. He'll take it and he'll eat it. But what is she doing? And it looks like she was going for the sugar kick, but gets caught by Casey Marie.
Casey Marie, I'm telling you, her awareness in this match has been off the charts. And it looks like all that time she's been spending with the professionals is definitely going in her favor.
And Sugarfoot fights out of that submission maneuver, but gets tossed into the corner by Maria Black.
Now Maria Black focusing on Sugarfoot, but again Sugarfoot fighting her way out of that corner and out of a bad predicament with the clubbing attack to the back.
And you can see it. And a double Russian leg sweep to the bigger woman. And that friendship ended so fast.
Look at this.
Casey Marie takes the opportunity.
The maneuver.
Takes the opportunity for this. 2, 3. Casey Marie picks up the W here tonight.
Over both Sugarfoot and the up-and-comer Maria Black. But it was Sugarfoot that was pinned. It's going to be interesting to see if if Casey Marie and Maria Black have a match of their own.
And you got to think Sugarfoot had a couple losses in a row. She may have to go back to the drawing board. But nonetheless, congratulations to Casey Marie. I can't believe I said that in one sentence.
Casey Marie, I told you, man. I told you, you gotta give credit where credit is due. Casey Marie is a tough competitor, whether you like her or you don't. What she does in the privacy of her home is her own business, and who she does it with is also her own business, and whether it's in the locker room or not is also her own business.
Or how many times.
Or how many people. But I digress. She's a fantastic competitor in the ring, and she proved it here tonight, winning a triple threat match between possibly one of the toughest up-and-coming women in WGW and a former #1 contender. And I think that she has just made her case for another possible match against She-Devil. I don't know. That's just me.
You know, with an outing like that, there's nothing much you can really say because she's looked impressive. She just came up just a bit short in her matchup against She-Devil. But you know what? There's always room to grow. There's always room to learn from your mistakes. And I think Casey Marie just did that.
Well, moving on to the very next match. Congratulations to Casey Marie. But moving on to the very next match, Jordan Jackson, my boy J-Dubs, your boy J-Dubs. He's everybody's boy J-Dubs.
He's back in the building.
He's back in the building after coming back in the Great War, and he's taking on none other than Caden Hogg.
You know, I got my eye on this matchup very, very, very closely. And I think you know why, Bloody. Because Mr. Caden Hawk is in this ring, in this square circle. I didn't get much of a scout on the last matchup due to a double countout between him and Paul. But this one right here, Jordan Jackson going up and up against Caden Hawk. That's got to be a good one there.
And I apologize to my boy Caden Hawk, but I'm going with J-Dubs on this one. I love the brawler style. I love J-Dubs. He's a man of the people, and he's a former light heavyweight champion. Now, that's not to say that my boy Caden can't pick up a victory here, but Jordan Jackson has a better repertoire going into this match, and I think that's going to be a very important factor here tonight.
Yeah, the experience definitely has to go to Jordan Jackson, but Caden Hawk, he's been a little bit more active in the ring, in the square circle, putting in the minutes, putting in the time.
That's a good point.
You got to think, man, that ring rust is a real thing, Bloody. We've seen it time and time again. Ring rust is real, and it's a tough thing to overcome. Nonetheless,
we got this next match coming in, and there he is, the brawler of Asylum. I know that Xander likes to think that, but that he's the first brawler here. But unfortunately for him, that is not the case. J-Dubs is the brawler of Asylum, the OG brawler of Asylum from the inception of Asylum. And this man is here. He is ready. He is an angry person right now.
This guy's, the attitude that he brings to the ring, nonetheless, it is definitely something to see. I would love to see how he overcomes Caden Hawk here tonight, or I would love to see what Caden Hawk does to figure out that MMA style puzzle that J-Dubs brings to the ring every single night.
And he can catch a knuckle sandwich that'll take him out in one go. I mean, this man, his last two losses were against a champion. Okay?
That's true.
His last two losses were against Chris Diamond, and he's going to have an opportunity to take it to Chris Diamond one more time in an Iron Man match.
That was one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. J-Dubs, Chris Diamond, they took it to the outside. They took it to the inmates. They took it to the ring. They took it almost all over the arena, and then J-Dubs fell a little bit short, and I know he wants to get back on the right track.
Man, J-Dubs and Chris Diamond will, again, like I said, at this next Anarchy, they will have their rubber match. It will be Jordan Jackson, it will be Chris Diamond, and it will be an Iron Man match. It's going to be...
That's a decisive winner right there. You have a time limit. You have to put your opponent out maybe more than one time. And Caden Hawk is in the building, and you got to think, Caden Hawk, I'm watching you, boy. I'm watching. I want to see the talent. I want to see the hype behind you. I know I threw you out. You had You had to go. I'm trying to win. There was no hard feelings. You took it the wrong way. Now we're going to do what we have to do. But Caden Hawk here tonight with J-Dubs, and I can't wait.
Caden Hawk was not too happy about eating the incredible impact on the outside there.
Oh, and then a DDT by J-Dubs. J-Dubs working his strength back into the building, and he hits him with a double foot stomp.
Starting off strong, and another kick to the chest of Caden Hawk, stomping him out constantly. And now, as he brings him up, he gets shoulder tossed by the Hawk.
Tossing him right over is Caden. Caden going after him now. May have the driver's seat. No! Back into the passenger.
And look at the double knee. You see the height that Jordan Jackson gets on that maneuver there.
He is one athletic being. And you can see the submission style of J-Dubs in full effect.
Puts the hurt on the shoulder. Both shoulders and the upper torso area of Caden Hawk, and he has to break the... And Caden Hawk tapped!
Caden Hawk tapped out. It's either you break it or you make it, and J-Dubs comes out and taps out Caden Hawk. I think somebody may need to go check on Caden Hawk because we got to look at his shoulder. His shoulder may have just came out of socket there.
He just made the Hawk tap. This may have been the shortest match in WGW history. In WGW history, the shortest match of all time.
I think if I'm Chris Diamond, I need to go back to the drawing board because J-Dubs just made a statement here tonight. And somebody please go check on Caden Hawk.
Somebody needs to make sure that J-Dubs did not just rip his arm out of the socket. Because, man, what an... an unexpected result. He locks in that submission, and he picks up a victory. I gotta.
I'm at a loss for words.
I'm right there with you, Mr. Incredible. I'm laughing out of disbelief because I did not expect that coming back into the.
You're laughing at someone's pain there, bloody. Caden Hawk looked like he was in excruciating pain.
I'm laughing at the circumstance. I'm not laughing at the pain.
He may be injured. My match with him may just have been over before it started.
Oh my goodness. We'll get you word for Caden Hawk later tonight. But man, just going by that alone, we're gonna go ahead and say congratulations to J-Dubs making a resounding return to the ring.
Chris Diamond, watch out!
And let me tell you something right now, something that you may not know. J-Dubs just made his way back to the top 10.
Yes, he definitely did.
He has just taken Caden Hawk out of the top 10, and now he's back in the big leagues. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know right there, man, just watch the tape. And
we are moving on to Mark Gunn, the former tag team champion, going head to head
with the King of the Rumble. That's right. I said it. He's no longer the King of the Sledge. He got a promotion. This man is the first ever winner of the WGW Rumble.
I can't believe it. But there's just one question I have to ask you, bloody. We know Paul Crenton. We've seen him for some time. We know Mark Gunn. He's got a bunch of accolades behind him. Will Paul go into the knee buffet here tonight?
Oh my God! Mark Gunn sporting the diamond merch. He went to the store. He bought it. He used the code, the promotional code, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag diamond merch. He's sporting the mink coat. I gotta wonder if this man is sleeping in a trailer. I gotta wonder because he is sporting the diamond merch.
The only thing I could tell you is I pay these guys way too much money if he can afford any type of diamond merch.
Mark Gunn making a fashion statement here tonight. I don't know, man. I think that might give him the edge in this match because when you look when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, man, you perform well. You know what I'm saying? It's a mind over matter type.
Not how it even goes.
It does. It does go that way. Come on, give the man some credit. He has taste. And that's the first time I've seen it in the original Mick Brown. Look at that, man. You know how many otters died to make that jacket? Oh, just congratulations to Mark Gunn for finally stepping up his attire.
Mark Gunn comes out. I'm just happy he keeps the headband, the Karate Kid in the building, and he goes up against now the King of the Rumble, Mr. Paul Crenton in the building.
Paul Crenton coming to the ring looking to put a hurting on Mark Gunn. And if he can do that, this is another man who will make his way to the top 10. And whether or not he does is irrelevant, because at the Coliseum, whoever holds the TV title will be facing this man.
And I know Paul Crenton is looking at this main event very, very closely. But you got to think, man, Paul Crenton, I don't know, because I don't know how you guys look at him on the outside in, but I was there. I had to go head-to-head against Paul Crenton in that Great War Royal Rumble. He is a massive, massive man. He gets into the square circle. You may not just... Yeah, I don't know if you guys can determine the factors with the size of this guy.
All you need to know is that this is the man who eliminated the professionals, Xander Octane, the number 1 contender for the light heavyweight championship. He did it with his own 2 hands. They were the last 2 men in the ring. There was no help. And he was the one who took out Xander. That's all you need to know.
Paul Crenton, look at him. The size of Paul Crenton is all you really have to look at, because this guy's an animal.
And you can see the size difference. Look at Mark Gunn and now look at Paul Crenton.
It's a big difference, man. But you got to think the Karate Kid is in the building. And here he goes. And him and Paul Crenton, they tie up.
And now Paul Crenton has won the display of power. And now Dave is calling for a clean break. But no! Paul Crenton, not known for being a clean fighter. And hits him with a nice right hand.
As we go there. And he gets him over the top. And Paul Crenton sends him to the outside. Will we get another double count out? There's no telling with Paul Crenton. We know Paul Crenton is nothing short of injuring somebody on the outside and not caring if he wins or loses.
That is for sure. And as you've seen, he has on the outside there, he takes Mark Gunn's knee and drives it into the small, very thin mat that separates them from the concrete floor. So you already know, going right there, that look at Mark Gunn.
Oh, that was devastating.
That flurry and a slap to end it off. He slapped because he disrespected him.
And that is a fireman's carry straight to the concrete floor to the outside and an elbow to boot right into the chest of Mark Gunn.
Paul Crenton is an extremely old school technical wrestler, and you can see that in his maneuvers, but he just has the attitude of an individual who does not care about winning or losing.
And he's back into the ring, back into the square circle, and I cannot wait. No! Oh, and he sends him.
Trip up by Paul Crenton. Now Paul Crenton locking in a sleeper hold there, a chin lock.
And he has it deep in. If this is anything like the Caden fight, this may be over right here.
But Mark Gunn not being taken out that quickly. As Mark Gunn being the first call-up, he has a standard to uphold. He's a former tag champion as well.
A vicious chop. And a vicious knee once again. And the knee buffet in display here tonight again.
And right back to the outside. These men don't know how to keep it in their pants. Get back in the ring. You can only win in the ring. We don't want to see another count out. Get your asses back in the ring.
Paul Crenton in a world of pain now. He just got the first course of the knee buffet. And will he get the second? Because Mark Gunn is looking to dish it out.
Now Mark Gunn stomping away, kicking away, and now he just gets another stomp to the arm of Paul Crenton, and they're just getting further and further away from the ring. This could very well be another count-out match.
Vicious elbow and a snap near by Paul Crenton. Paul Crenton does not care. He will take this fight to the back. He will throw out Mark Gunn if he needs to.
And look at this. He's already at 7. Dave is at 7. Get them in the ring.
But Mark Gunn, no stranger to the inside, as he sends Paul Crenton to the inside. But no, Paul Crenton,
locking that arm over the shoulder. Went for a big slap there, and didn't get it as Mark Gunn hits him with a big knee.
That knee, I'm telling you, the knees of Mark Gunn is on a new level.
But the clothesline of Paul Crenton is like a sledgehammer hitting you in the face. You see what I did there?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. As you can see, and he works the arm once again. Mark Gunn,
went
no
for the
stranger.
Cutter, but again, Paul Crenton manages to
get out
and a high kick.
And goes for the cutter, but no, reads him like a book. You can see that Paul Crenton's been doing his homework and hits him with a knee of his own.
And that's a much bigger knee than Mark Gunn's.
More devastating, I can definitely see. Ooh, and a vicious snap suplex.
I love the old school maneuvers of Paul Crenton. He's not a very nice guy, but he is a hell of an athlete.
You know what that is? That is down and dirty, the nitty gritty, and he gets the job done. And he sends Mark Gunn straight into the corner.
Turns him over, looking for a big maneuver here, and Mark Gunn not fighting out of it. We are seeing the Snake Eyes.
Oh no! He darted him into the second turn post.
Just when I thought I knew what Paul Crenton was up to, I didn't know what Paul Crenton was up to. And now, pandering to the crowd, Paul Crenton, nobody really likes him. I don't know why he's doing that for.
Oh, and then a kick to the midsection and a knee to the forehead of Paul Crenton. Paul Crenton may be out here.
Out cold. He is out cold.
Will Mark Gunn pick up a victory? Paul Crenton is out. 1, 2. Just a 2. Paul Crenton gets the shoulder up. Oh, that would have been brutal.
Showing resilience, and he breaks out in a big left hand to the gut of Mark Gunn.
Paul Crenton, with a big vicious right hand to the sternum.
Sends him to the apron there, and a big right hand to take him off the apron.
There's so many things that Paul Crenton can hurt you with on the outside. Mark Gunn needs to get back into the square circle.
And a shoulder check from Mark Gunn to get back in control, get the momentum back on his side. But just like that, a shoulder check from Paul Crenton.
And that is a bigger shoulder, man, and that's a lot of weight hitting you on the way down to the mat.
And he is just leaving him out there as he taunts in the ring. Paul Crenton doing the smart thing here. Stay in the ring, Paul Crenton. You could win there. And Mark Gunn back on his feet, jumps back into the ring.
He calls him up, but no, meets a vicious clothesline.
Paul Crenton a little bit.
Mark Gunn goes for the cover. Just a 1 count.
Paul Crenton letting his ego get the better of him. A little bit too much taunting there. But he fights out of this particular predicament. And a big right hand to Mark Gunn.
And a stunner! A stunner. Paul Crenton coming out the woodwork with some new maneuvers.
I didn't see that coming at all. And look, driving the knee of Mark Gunn again back into the mat.
Paul Crenton, looking to set up something ugly. What will he do here? And he's looking to put him away with this vicious big slam.
That is a beautiful maneuver. Paul Crenton may have the victory over
Mark
Gunn.
1. That is a pinfall, ladies and gentlemen.
Just a 2. But man, that could have been very bad for Mark Gunn right there. Would have been a huge upset win.
But Paul Crenton looking to do it once again?
Not done.
No way. He is looking to do it for a second
time. Oh! Man, I don't see Mark Gunn kicking out a second time.
That was brutal. Paul Crenton, 1, 2, 3.
Paul Crenton picks up a victory over Mark Gunn. Man, that is just a beautiful, beautiful showing from the king of the Rumble. You know why he won that Royal Rumble now. People have doubted him for a long time, and now he's showing. He's back in the ring. He's here to win, and he's going to take that TV title at the Coliseum. Those are his words. Mark my words, Mr. Incredible. When Paul Crenton is saying stuff like that, whoever is holding that red belt, better be careful come Coliseum. I'm telling you right now.
I think Mark Gunn underplayed the size of Paul Crenton in the power because it was on display and Paul Crenton slammed Mark Gunn through that mat. And he did not just do it 1 time, he did it 2 times in a row.
That was for the second time was for good measure. As he saw that Mark Gunn kicked out the first time, he was not having it, saying, listen, I'm going to make sure you stay down this time. And he hits him with that second slam, taking him out. Paul Crenton doing big things, making a name for himself back in the ring. Second man tonight to break the top 10.
You gotta love Paul Crenton, man. The king of the Rumble, the king of the sledge. And you know what? He did it clean. That's one thing I could tell you. He did it clean. Oh, and we are moving into the WGW League Series. This is the 3rd matchup in this series. Will one of these tag teams tie the Red Army and the Beast? I would love to see it because this is the team, the Black Label Society, going head to head against EAG and the Black Label Society having a pinfall victory over the current tag team champions. You gotta think, man, they have the edge in this series.
I can see it. Black Label Society is one of the tougher teams here, and I don't see that EAG is going to come out too strong against them. It's a very big possibility that they can. Like we know, as we have said many times before, anything is possible. But Black Label Society is on a high right now.
Super high.
Beating the tag team champions.
Super high, bloody. You don't understand it. And I'm not talking about Jack Rudy high. I'm talking about momentum high. They are going in. They are beating champions. And they may just beat the champions at Coliseum if they're able to go through the series.
It's funny because the professionals called that loss a fluke. But I don't think you can fluke getting pinned 1, 2, 3.
It's hard, man. That's a tough thing to beat, because if you are able to get your shoulders down on the mat, getting pinned not with 1 second, not with 2 seconds, but 3 seconds on the shoulders pinned against the mat.
I call that decisive.
That is decisive, my friend.
I think we actually we settled that dispute yesterday.
Yes, actually we did. That is a decisive victory, and it goes into this matchup right here. Will the Black Label Society continue their streak? And are they looking past EAG? Are they looking past EAG? Because that would be the downfall to the Black Label Society.
We can see that. If the Black Label Society's focus isn't on EAG tonight, however, EAG picks up 2 points in that tournament and ties them with the Empire.
It ties
with the Red Army.
With the Red Army and the Beast. But the good thing about this, the League Series, is all a point system, and we all see what happens, because that means you are so close. Draws get you 1 point, like I said. Losses get you 0, and if you get a tap out loss, you get -1 point. So anyone is in the making. Anyone is in the running.
Absolutely. And even the teams that lost.
They're still in the running. That's what makes this point system so great, bloody. Because you can literally lose 2 matches, but tap out a team and get a win, and you are literally 1 win away from tying them again.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so close, man. The things that can happen, the things that can mix and match in this series is at a crazy level.
And we're going to get this match underway. The Black Label Society coming out first. And for some reason, Cyborg is like never seen until...
Cyborg comes out of the crowd. Remember, bloody.
Oh, that's
as
true.
You can see that Violet is in his way to the ring. And you can see Cyborg is somewhere around there. The crowd is going crazy. But we can't get the right camera angle on him. But this man right here, he's something to watch. Because he's just as fast as the next of them, and he, as his partner did, may pick up an upset here tonight.
And they did against the tag team champions. They dominated that match against the professionals. So that is something that the professionals need to pay attention to.
But will the Black Label Society continue the streak, because they did pick up a pinfall victory over the current hardcore champion last night with Little Evil pinning Crimson X.
That might be a tough match for Crimson X going forward. If he's having trouble with the little one, I can only imagine how much trouble you're going to have with the big one. But we digress. Here comes the most hated tag team in WGW, EAG, the Hitmen for Hire.
The Hitmen for Hire are in the building. EAG comes out and they are looking strong. They are looking to put the Black Label Society in their place. And you can see Philly and RTB are just raring to go.
I haven't seen them this hyped up in a while. Or maybe it's because of the cowardly attack that they did to Primetime.
Yeah, I just don't know where that came from. It came out of nowhere. You think someone's your friend, and then you're on your way to a match, and then you are getting attacked by that same guy. It's just crazy, man. The things that we see here, and RTB and Philly are ready to go, and I think the Black Label Society is just as ready, and this match is underway.
We got that BLS, and we got the EAG, and we got Dave, my boy. We had drinks last night as he rings the bell, and this match is about to start.
RTB comes out with Johnny Blade, but Johnny Blade catches him in a swinging neck breaker.
This is a big man. RTB may have met his match in the size department and the aggression department as well. But RTB tripping up the Cyborg as he tries to get back into the match, and just like that, Cyborg with a shoulder toss taking RTB right back to the mat.
Oh, and RTB needs to get the gas going, needs to put on the pedal because Johnny Blade may run away with it, and Johnny Blade is a big man of his own.
And stomping out the arm, the body, pinpointing specific key points on RTB's body, but an arm drag from RTB to get the momentum back on his side here.
And RTB looking to lift up the big man, and he gets him up, and that was a vicious suplex by RTB.
And that's a lot of energy being exerted there to pick Cyborg up, and just like that, as you can see, Philly is back in the ring here.
And Philly, the man with the plan, he comes in, but meets a face smasher by Johnny Blade, and Johnny Blade hits him with a drop kick.
A drip kick, baby.
As you can see that Philly gets him with a big right hand, and and a Luthez press!
Opening up a can of whoop ass on the Cyborg is Philly using his agility to win over the crowd here.
And Violet knocks him off the top.
Ring awareness not there. I'll tell you that much.
And you can see Philly is looking to put some more hurt on Johnny Blade, but Johnny Blade with a vicious European uppercut.
And now a power slam from Philly taking Cyborg down.
And Philly looking to put some more damage, but Johnny Blade kicks him
having
off.
a hard time keeping Johnny Blade down. I can only imagine when they get the much faster.
And a pop-up European uppercut that puts Philly out.
And
Johnny Blade looking to end him.
Maneuver already.
Looking to end Philly's night. Kick to the midsection. Gets him up.
For a power driver.
That is a lot of force behind that power driver. And will he go for the cover? He looks like he is.
Will he go? Cover. One,
two. Just a two count.
Philly manages to get the shoulder off the mat.
And that is a big man to have on top of you for the pinfall cover. But in comes Violet.
And here comes the smaller, quicker man. Going for a quick cover as well. One, two.
Oh, just a two count.
Philly manages to get the shoulder up just in time to avoid the loss here.
Philly looking to do some devastating work, but not in the right realm, as Violet goes over from the top rope and hits the springboard moonsault. Violet in full control, but not anymore. Philly now may have had the opportunity he needs with a vicious chop.
Taking Violet down, and again comes RTB, the consistent tagging by EAG.
On display, and a belly to back drop there. And RTB goes for the cover. But looking to endure some more punishment, and goes into a dragon sleeper suplex.
And now Violet may have some trouble with RTB, as RTB is a lot more aggressive on the smaller guys than he is on the bigger guys. But that's not enough to keep Violet down off of his feet as he hits him with a face smasher.
And ducks under, but gets caught. Went for a DDT.
But RTB fighting out. Look at this.
And this is a backstabber, ladies and gentlemen, by RTB, looking to do some more damage to the back.
Dropping the elbow on Violet there. And now RTB admiring his work, what he's known for doing, because the man likes to hurt people. That's pretty much all he knows how to do.
And there he goes as he's looking to lift up Violet unwillingly and sends him into the corner.
RTB charges the corner
and that vicious spear. And he's not finished yet. A belly to belly over the head.
And Violet is down. Goes for the cover. One, two. Just the two.
And you can see that RTB is looking to do some more damage to Violet. And RTB gets him and cranks the neck. Bloody, that is vicious. But Violet not having it.
Using all of his power to get the crank off of him. And he sends him into the corner.
And it
could be a bad day.
That is the EAG corner.
It could be a bad day.
Gets him across the ropes.
Oh,
and a clothesline.
With the cover.
And he knocks off Johnny Blade. Will he have it? Shoulders down, but no.
Wow, did you see that?
I was very impressed by the maneuvers between EAG, but Violet back up and an enziguri that knocks Philly down.
And now Violet in the corner there he is enjoying a little bit too early, if I would say so myself.
And Philly makes his way back to his feet, but hits him with a quick jab and a head kick. And Philly may be out.
Feet, and here comes RTB.
2.
Breaks up the count.
Too close to the EAG
Dave has
corner.
been hit. Dave, those are the occupational hazards. When you come off vacation, you got to be looking for those.
The awareness of Dave needs to be on another high, but Violet looking to put Philly away and EAG's night with that muscle buster.
And now Philly is down. Will RTB
goes for the
get
cover?
the
1, 2,
and he misses
3. Oh no!
RTB misses the pin.
Recalculating is RTB, misses the pinfall, and that muscle buster from Violet ends the night of EAG. BLS gains 2 points in that WGW League Series.
Man, that was an unfortunate ending, as RTB just misses the double axe handle to break up the count. He missed it. I don't know. How do you do that? They were literally in your corner.
Maybe, he should have never ate that popcorn. There was a banana peel in the ring.
The sun was in his eyes. He was in the middle
so
of the ocean and he couldn't breathe.
There's so many factors that could have went on. But, man, the BLS move forward. They pin EAG. Not only are they riding a super high here tonight.
These guys are on fire. On fire. And I think... I might be taking a risk saying this right now, Mr. Incredible, but I think we might be looking at the next tag team champions.
That may not be too far-fetched, because the BLS do have a pinfall victory over the current tag team champions.
They've already beaten the champions in a match, and now they have just scored their first 2 points. This is a good chemistry having team right here. And this is the other half of the Black Label Society. This ain't even the main members of the Black Label Society. These are like part 2.
This is a good part 2 as they continue their mean streak and they are moving forward. They are in the League Series and they look like they're in it to win it. And they're looking like they want that number one contender shot at Coliseum.
And I think that they may just get it.
And it may be over these 2 men right here.
We got, speaking of tag team champions, we got the newly formed Doom Raiders team made up of Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom, ladies and gentlemen.
Sonic Boom is back.
Sonic Boom is back in the house. And the Toronto Wolverine, CG, taking on Chris Diamond and the most hated man in WGW, Jack Dial-Up. The current tag team champions.
You gotta think, man. The current tag team champions gotta have something to prove with that loss over the BLS. But you gotta think right now, they are going against a newly refound tag team in the Doom Raiders.
Can't say that I'm fond of the name, but CG has impressed me time and time again. And Sonic Boom was a very tough competitor in the Rumble. So it's going to be interesting to see if the chemistry between CG and Sonic Boom is enough to defeat the current WGW Tag Team Champions.
I'm not going to lie to you. Bloody. I don't see it happening. And it's not that I dislike CG. You know how I feel about Jack Dial-Up. But to say that a newly refound tag team is going to pick up one over the tag team champions is a little far-fetched.
I gotta agree with you on this one, Mr. Incredible. As much as I like the Toronto Wolverine, as much as I like Sonic Boom, I gotta say I'm gonna go with the professionals. I gotta say I can't go against them tonight. They've proven themselves and that goes without saying. They are the tag team champions.
They are the current tag team champions.
And they've beaten the Black Label Society, the main members before. They have beaten the Main Event Mafia. They have beaten pretty much anybody that's come into the ring with them.
And let me remind you once again that they lost to the BLS just a week ago. The professionals, that is. And they need to redeem themselves here tonight.
Listen, Mr. Incredible, you can't win every match, and it may have been a fluke. It could have very well been a fluke. I mean, I can't speak.
Looking at the BLS just winning their match just a few minutes ago. You gotta think, man, the BLS is on the right track to be the next WGW Tag Team Champions.
I mean, it's a possibility, and I'm not disagreeing with you on that fact. I'm just saying that the Tag Team Champions are not going to win every match. So long as they win the match that matters, it does not. Losing a match should not break your psyche. It should not stop your momentum. You know what I mean? Like, Primetime lost his match yesterday against Christian Blake. And that's a tough loss, but look who he lost to. He lost to the Money in the Bank. Quite possibly the next international, internet, TV, or light heavyweight champion, or even hardcore. If he
ever chooses so. And we have right here, we are introduced to the Doom Raiders, CG, Sonic Boom. Actually, he has dropped the Doom. He is back to Boom, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't wait to see him in action again.
And, I'm glad that he's back to Sonic Boom, but man, will I never shop where Sonic Boom shops. I'm just going to be real honest with you. And here comes the man with the merch. No introduction needed. As the guy, I'm going to fire that guy, but no introduction needed. Chris Diamond, making his way to the ring, the man, the master of pile drivers. This guy is the British baller, Bay. All right, and if you want to look pimp and fly like him, get yourself some Diamond merch.
Tell him, bloody. Tell him where to find it.
I'll tell you right now. The British baller is here. He is the man with the merch. And he is one half of the WGW Tag Team Champions, baby.
Chris Diamond has been all sorts of impressive ever since he's been called up from the showcase. He's been looking to dish out some damage and actually cop some gold along the way. And look at those Tag Team Championship titles, man. You gotta think, those are proud gold. And we have to give it to Jack Dial-Up.
Why you gotta say Jack Dial-Up specifically?
Because Jack Dial-Up has it too.
He does have it. They work together. It's like you single him out, man. I know you don't like Jack Dial-Up, but the man worked together with Chris Diamond as a cohesive unit, and they picked up a victory fair and square.
That match, I would give it to him. Jack Dial-Up and Chris Diamond picked up a victory that they needed, and they became WGW Tag Team Champions.
And speaking of Dial-Up, here comes his tag team partner. They prefer to come out separate because they like how they look. They enjoy showing off to the crowd. Here's Jack Dial-Up, the second half of the WGW Tag Team Champions.
I just think the egos of these two men don't allow them to come out together.
Listen, man.
The stage is only big enough for one of their egos.
Listen, man. Whatever you got to do to keep the egos in check. If it means that you guys got to come out separate, then you do that.
That means
as long as you work together in the ring, whatever you do outside the ring doesn't matter.
That literally means we have to sit through two separate pro entrances, and man, am I tired of the pros.
Jack Dial-Up knows you're tired of him, but look, man, you gotta look at him. Look at that. Look at that good-looking belt around his waist. And he brought it to Asylum. He wants them to each appreciate. He wants all these inmates to appreciate each belt individually, and I got no problem with that.
You damn well, bloody, know that the inmates are not behind Jack Dial-Up. No one likes Jack Dial-Up. I feel like Jack Dial-Up doesn't like Jack Dial-Up.
It isn't a professional thing. It's not a Jack Dial-Up thing. It's an Asylum thing. They went, they saw, they conquered, and they brought the belts back to the show. It don't matter whether you like him or not.
Mark Gunn was champion. Mark Gunn is from Asylum.
Yeah, but he worked together with a member of Live. The inmates.
And CG hits him with a huge right hand to come out of the gate. And gets him up and drops him down. I'm loving this match already, bloody.
How dare you talk badly.
And CG goes on the top in a corkscrew splash. into the sternum of Chris Diamond.
You better show some respect to Diamond. You better show some damn respect.
Diamond needs to show some respect in the ring.
I am a sponsor for Diamond. I promote his merch. I get free merch. Okay?
I'm sorry to hear that. As you can see that Chris Diamond goes over and gets him and hits the balling elbow.
That's how you know, man. He's a baller.
That's how you know I pay him too much. As Chris Diamond goes up to the top. And a 450 splash onto CG.
A nice return of the favor for that corkscrew earlier. As Chris Diamond, look at that. I mean, look at that. He's cut like
arrogant.
marble. He's cut like marble, man. You never seen those Greek statues?
And another
more balling for you because he is the baller, baby.
Chris Diamond looking to dish out some damage to CG and rakes the eyes. But CG is one resilient man. The Tornado Wolverine will not get put away.
The Toronto Wolverine,
sorry.
And look at this neck breaker. Off the second rope. Taking CG down. Go for the cover early.
But doesn't hook the leg.
2.
And that would cost him right there. CG breaks out of that pinfall there.
And that's the arrogance right there. A little bit on Diamond's part. But he got a solid 2 count.
Oh, and a nice judo throw by CG. And CG looking to do some more damage.
It looked like a suplex turned into a neck breaker from CG and a standing moonsault.
Gotta love CG, and CG is gonna tag in Sonic Boom, but yo, he is back, bloody. I'm excited. Sonic Boom is in the ring, and he's going straight after Chris Diamond.
And a big backdrop taking Chris Diamond. Look, a stalling backdrop. Into a sit-down
powerbomb. Sonic Boom is coming out devastating, and he's going to put some more pain on Chris Diamond. No goes for the cover. One. Just a 1 count, not enough.
I gotta tell you, man, those whatever CG's wearing on his legs, they look like a box of Lucky Charms, dude.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom. I apologize.
And a big kick to the back of Sonic Boom.
Now Sonic Boom about to eat the Breaking Neck Foundation, ladies and gentlemen.
That came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. The Breaking Neck Foundation early in the match.
No way. Come on, Sonic Boom. Kick out. He kicks out at 1. The power of Sonic Boom kicking out at 1. And look at the egos on the pro side. I'm telling you, bloody. It's the downfall to them.
Oh, man. That power driver came out of nowhere. And I tell you, he's a master of the power driver.
Oh, and the disrespect.
And now, getting him ready for what could be possibly
another. No way.
Oh, no. He doesn't
go. And a blue thunder bomb by Chris Diamond.
1, 2.
Just a 2. And man, look at the purple boots on Sonic Boom. I'm telling you.
He looks like you remember the Rugrats? He looks like damn Reptar.
And there he goes, and he sends him into the corner.
But catches the elbow of Chris Diamond, and look.
Eat the feet.
Eating the feet of Diamond there. Those are Diamond feet right there. He wears Gucci, my boy.
And a big right hand. And a full Nelson into a flatliner. And will he get the cover here? Sonic Boom in trouble. 2. Just a 2. He kicks out at 2.
Man, Sonic Doom is kicking out of everything. The resilience is definitely there. But now he's going into the tag team corner.
Into the
and
pros.
Look at Diamond, man.
I'm telling you, man. That is the downfall to the pros.
Arrogant. He is an arrogant man, but he is just beating Sonic Boom into a pulp.
And here comes the drive-by.
And he is way back there.
The drive-by!
Oh, man.
Sonic
straight into the temple.
Sonic Boom eating all of it. And he goes for the cover, but doesn't hook the leg. That's a 2. No, and CG breaks it.
CG breaking up the count there.
And Will. Oh, no. Diamond gets kicked to the top of the head. Sonic Boom in control now. Needed this. And he gets him again with another swinging powerbomb.
And showing some power there. And now it looks like Chris Diamond may have worn himself out early into the match.
And look at him. He's raking on the back of Chris Diamond. Chris Diamond fights out of it with an elbow. And goes for the cutter.
The Diamond cutter. Doesn't hook the leg again.
1, 2. CG breaks the count. Keeping the Doom Raiders in this matchup here tonight, and Jack Dial-Up has not yet even got into the square circle.
And Chris Diamond, he's a heavy worker, man. What can you say? And now he gets set into the Raider corner, and you don't want to be there. Chris Diamond. You don't want to be there.
And I thought CG was gonna get tagged in, but he eats a big right hand
by
Sonic
seeing?
Boom. Sonic Boom looking to do some more damage.
Oh my goodness!
No way!
No way!
Suplex to the outside!
To the outside of the ring.
Diamond may be broken in half.
If that is not a signal to tag in Dial-Up, I do not know what is.
Sonic Boom just suplexed Chris Diamond to the concrete floor, and the fans are now behind Sonic Boom all the way.
And a clothesline. And another clothesline. And he went underneath Diamond in a power slam, taking Diamond down. Going for the cover.
Will he get it here?
1, 2.
No.
Just the 2 as Diamond manages still to kick out.
Breaking out of the count in his own will. Gotta give it up to Diamond.
Big right hand from Diamond to try to get the momentum back in his side, but misses the super kick. And again gets put into a pop-up neck breaker.
Sonic Boom in control now. Will he be able to put out the champ? And he's looking to lift him. And this is a big power driver by Sonic Boom.
Now picking him up, back up again, sending him to the Raider corner. And it could be a bad day for Diamond. Because here comes the Wolverine.
CG is in. Gets him up.
Oh my goodness.
A spike power driver. A spike power driver. CG going for the cover here.
And here comes Dial-Up.
Dave get down.
And he manages to break the count.
What was Dave doing?
He had to make sure that Sonic Boom got back into his corner, Mr. Incredible.
And Sonic in the corner, but you can look at the fatigue on Sonic Doom. Sonic Doom needed out. Sonic Boom, excuse me. And he goes for the cover. CG may be out here. 1, 2. Just the 2. CG kicks out.
Very near fall.
And Sonic Boom so tired in the corner. And he couldn't even come in.
Here comes Jack Dial-Up coming into the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely the freshest man in this matchup. And a super kick package power driver on the top of the head of CG. CG may be out right here.
Where is Dave?
He has to make out. He has to make sure that Chris Diamond is in the corner.
And Sonic Boom manages to break the count. And look at that, Jack Dial-Up going into the Raider corner. And Dave is out. Dave is out. And
yes! Sonic Boom kicks him off. Sonic Boom keeping the Raiders' hope alive.
But CG is dazed on his feet there.
And goes up onto the shoulder of Jack Dial-Up, excuse me, and he sends him into a cover. No, doesn't go for the pin. Doesn't go for the pin. And Jack Dial-Up looking to do some more damage to CG. These guys are two guys that are very familiar with one another.
But this time, it's Jack Dial-Up who wins the grapple here. Sends him into the corner, but CG fights out and switches places with Jack Dial-Up. Now, Dial-Up looks like he's going to be going into the Tree of Woe, not a place you want to be.
The Toronto Wolverine dishing out the damage that needs to be done to Jack Dial-Up.
CG in control of the match right now. Missed it. Misses it.
Just missed it, but lands it. Lands the
second time. And Jack Dial-Up is down, but CG, you can see the wear and tear on both CG and Sonic Boom, which is going to be the determining factor, I think, in this match.
Oh, and he gets sent into the corner.
And look.
Jack Dial-Up rams him into the corner.
Into a giant German suplex.
That was brutal. For the cover, though. That was brutal to CG, and CG may be just out. And that is a deep dragon sweeper. Sonic Boom, get in the ring. But no, CG fights out of it and powers out of it as well and gets tossed up. Oh!
Into a suplex Falcon Arrow there. And man, the Dial-Up is on his game today. It's easy to see that.
And CG, with a big European uppercut. CG needs to tag out, but Sonic Boom looks like he's in a world of pain.
He's in so much pain right now that it looks like they're about to stomp some mud holes up in CG.
Oh no, they're looking to make a hole in his chest. And Diamond comes in.
And now Diamond getting a couple of kicks in.
And Jack Dial-Up
drags
himself in. And they're looking to put their imprints on and all over the body of CG.
And now Diamond getting ready to send the boot to the face.
Oh, that was vicious. And you can see Jack Dial-Up loving every second of it. And Chris Diamond goes for the cover. Sonic Boom needs to go in. No.
Broke up the count.
The egos, man. The egos of these two men is going to be the downfall. I said it. here
But
tonight.
CG up on his feet.
Oh, catches
him.
him.
To the sternum.
Catches him.
With the pedigree.
Hits it. He does. CG hits Diamond with that pedigree.
And he drags him to the center of the ring. Smart move on CG's part there.
Dragging him away.
But he doesn't go for the cover and instead tags in his bruised and battered partner, Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom in the ring, looking to dish out the damage that needs to be done. But Diamond is out, ladies and gentlemen. They need to go for the cover.
And he played possum, Mr. Incredible. He was playing possum. You could see it there. As he sends him back into the corner and tags it. Oh,
no, doesn't tag him.
Went for the tag. Going for a German, but doesn't get it. Catches the elbow instead. And look at Jack Dial-Up.
Oh, what was that?
A cheap shot.
What was
by
that?
Jack Dial-Up.
Come on, Dave. Take control of the matchup.
And a big right hand. And now catching that flatliner again.
Oh, that full Nelson
with
flatliner. And it may be it. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Sonic Boom. The resiliency of this young man.
And Sonic Boom, you can see he is battered and bruised as he has not stirred from that flapjack. And it looks like we might be seeing the foundation. Sonic Boom might be making a donation to the foundation.
Oh no, he hits a Blue Thunder Bomb. Will he get it? 1, 2. Just a 2. Sonic Boom kicks out once again. The resiliency of that young man is on a new level here tonight.
And he drags him back to the center of the ring here and kicks him in the gut.
Where is CG?
He is out on the outside, my friend. He catches the leg and drops the knee right on the elbow, right on the knee. And a roll up.
No way. Roll up. No way. Here he goes. He goes for the cover here. 1, 2. No.
What happened?
Jack Dial-Up picks up Dave and attacks him. What are we seeing? They should be disqualified on the spot.
What is going on? Jack Dial-Up attacking the referee? What just happened there?
Dave is in a world of pain, and it is all Jack Dial-Up's fault.
What is Jack Dial-Up doing?
He's looking to get suspended. That's what he's doing.
He might have to after that. And another Blue Thunder into a pin.
Blue Thunder bomb to Sonic Boom. 1, 2, 3.
The professionals pick up the victory, but man, you gotta wonder what the hell was going through Dial-Up's mind in this match.
Jack Dial-Up needs to be suspended until further notice for what he's done here tonight.
Man, it's going to be interesting to see what happens after tonight. He literally blatantly attacked a referee, an official in the ring. We might have to talk about that. But
Sonic Boom got hit with the only color he doesn't have on, a Blue Thunder Bomb, to pick up the victory is the professionals. Chris Diamond was in this matchup for the majority of the contest and picks up the victory for his teammates.
Man, one's got to wonder, man. Jack Dial-Up may have ruined the match he could have ruined the match a few times tonight. Literally could have ruined the match a few times.
I don't know what was going through the mind of these guys.
They might have to have a little bit of a locker room talk about what the hell just happened there, because Chris Diamond, he's looking a little confused. But Jack Dial-Up reassuring him, saying that I'm still on your side. So that's good to know.
With friends like Jack Dial-Up, who needs enemies?
But man, that was a hell of a match. Hell of a match by the professionals, man. By the professionals and the Doom Raiders. It was a good match.
It was. I need to know what goes through that sickening mind of Jack Dial-Up.
But ladies and gentlemen, we are moving to the last match of Asylum.
And this is for the gold, ladies and gentlemen. Let it sink in for a sec. This is for the Television Championship. The most prestigious title in Asylum is on the line. Aaron Cruz looking to recapture the gold that was once his.
And become the first ever two-time television champion.
But I know one man that is looking to spoil that, and that is the current television champion, Bones, representing the Red Army. He is looking to hold on for that title for a very, very long time.
And it could be, if he manages to win here and go on to Coliseum for the title match, what do you gotta consider is if he defends at Coliseum, She double defends the Coliseum, and the Red Army manages to somehow become the tag team champions. It is a Red Army family.
A Red Army family. It is a Red Army night completely. As you can see, that Bones is looking to defend for the very first time. Aaron Cruz lost his title at the Great War against Bones and cashed in his rematch clause just 2 weeks out. He felt like he knows how to solve the puzzle of Bones, and he will put it on display.
And let's not forget that he is coming off of a high from last week, as he picked up a pinfall victory in a triple threat match involving the Wolverine and the unbeatable Rob Cross.
You gotta think now, Aaron Cruz definitely in the right direction, got the morale behind him, and in comes Aaron Cruz, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta like this man. This guy's all heart, in it to win it, and you gotta beat him almost half to death to get him to say I quit or to pin him. There's just no quit in Aaron Cruz.
Man, I gotta be honest with you. I was not expecting Bones to pick up such a huge upset victory, but I wasn't surprised that he did. But the fact that Aaron Cruz gave himself 2 weeks to collect himself, to get himself back in a good state of mind, to challenge him the week after, 2 weeks after his loss, that says a lot about Aaron Cruz's mental state.
And his character. He not only did he not have a night off, he went over, lost his title, the next upcoming show, he beats CG and Rob Cross in a triple threat match, and now, the very next week, cashes in his rematch clause and goes head to head against the champion.
And this is the former television champion making his way to the ring right now, Aaron Cruz, another British man. I mean, we have a lot of British talent here. We have a lot of just English superstars in WGW that make names for themselves. And Aaron Cruz is just one of them, you know?
Aaron Cruz is a highly regarded talent, and I love to see him compete in the square circle. But now we are unveiling the champ. The champ is in the building. Bones, the television champion.
Can Aaron Cruz reclaim his lost title, or will Bones earn himself a rematch clause in the future? We'll find out here as this man makes his way to the ring, and he is enjoying that belt. And I gotta be honest, man. I gotta be honest. It suits him. It kind of suits him.
The Red Army has the red title. It only makes sense. And Bones is coming out with the gold, ladies and gentlemen.
The red and gold, baby. And he is looking to retain that title. He's looking to keep it around his, over his shoulder in this case. And he does not want to lose it here tonight. And I can understand why. There it is. It says everything that you need to know right there. That's the most prestigious title on WGW's Asylum's show. And he holds it.
He definitely does. And he earned it. He's got that pinfall victory over the former champ Aaron Cruz. So there's nothing you can take away from that.
Can he keep it, though? You know, once you fought somebody that you've never fought for the first time.
Here we go. That is what it is all about. And it is on the line right here, right now. And the former WGW television champion, the #1 contender, and this is the guy, Aaron Cruz, ladies and gentlemen. He's ready. Look at him. Look at the eyes, buddy. He is so ready for this.
But his opponent on the other end, the reigning, defending, undisputed WGW television champion, the Red Army's Bones, ladies and gentlemen.
You gotta think Bones is also ready for this. He has solved the Aaron Cruz puzzle. Will he do it again?
Now it's a matter of whether or not Aaron Cruz can solve the Bones puzzle. If he can figure out the Rubik's Cubes that is Bones, he will have an opportunity to win back his belt. If he cannot find an answer, Bones will continue to reign as Asylum's television champion.
And this match is underway. You can see Dave hold up the title. And Aaron Cruz is ready, and Bones is ready. I'm ready. Bloody, are you ready?
I'm ready. Davis rung the bell, and this match has begun.
The inmates are in. This is a big fight field, but Bones sends them straight to the outside.
And you can't win on the outside, Bones. There's no way.
But that is to the champ's advantage. It could be a count out. It could be a DQ. He will still be champion.
And a drop kick from Bones, taking Aaron Cruz right back down to the mat.
And Bones looking to dish out the damage that needs to be done and kicks Aaron Cruz once again.
And stomping away at Aaron Cruz, but Aaron Cruz with a clothesline taking Bones down and a kick to the back himself. Aaron Cruz cannot win on the outside.
Ooh.
He cannot win by count out. That means that if they both get counted out or if Bones gets counted out, Aaron Cruz does not gain the belt. They both have to be in the ring for a pinfall victory.
On a belly to belly? No, he slams him down to the mat, into the concrete. People just don't know how little that padding is over there.
And there you go. Sends him into the steel steps, and Bones needs to make his way back into the ring.
And Aaron Cruz picks up a count-out victory, but you gotta think this will earn him a title shot in the future, because he not only does he not win the title, but think of this, Bloody. He has a victory over the champ that gets him a #1 contender shot.
That's true.
So the smart thing behind Aaron Cruz is that he didn't waste that loss. He didn't waste this rematch clause. He didn't get double counted out. He went into the ring. He got the ring awareness. Got the victory. That is the best thing you can tell.
I gotta say, man, I'm a little underwhelmed. I was hoping for a better match in the inside of the ring. It looked like Bones was trying to get them counted out, and it looked like he was trying to use dirty tactics to win. And unfortunately, Aaron Cruz outfoxed him, made his way back into the ring, and actually picked up a victory by countout, thus granting him a #1 contendership at Coliseum. So, that being said, Anarchy. That being said, it's a bit of a shame. I was actually looking forward to this match all night.
I was too, Bloody. I was definitely looking for these guys. Aaron Cruz, I know Aaron Cruz is not looking to win a match like that, but you gotta take it how you can. And in retrospect, Bones was definitely trying to retain that title and keep Aaron Cruz on the outside. Aaron Cruz had to do what he had to do. He had to get back into the ring. He gets a victory, and that causes him.
Let's be honest. To say that Aaron Cruz did not attempt to get Bones back into the ring is a bit of an understatement. He did try to throw him back into the ring. Unfortunately, Bones ran towards the steel steps instead, and that basically caused Aaron Cruz made a split-second decision. Either get double counted out, trying to get Bones back into the ring, or jump back into the ring and pick up a victory to solidify yourself at Anarchy.
The one thing I can tell you, Bloody, is this. I'm going to have to talk to Mr. Winters and see how he feels about this. But how about if we eliminate the countouts on the next title match between Aaron Cruz and Bones, so we could get a decisive winner and a decisive champion that Asylum deserves.
I can see it. I'm for that. But ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the lackluster main event.
But this is one thing I can tell you guys. Check out the club, because we will be asking you guys, and you guys will be able to vote on the next matchup of Aaron Cruz and Bones. The next title fight will be in your hands, in the inmates' hands, in the gladiators' hands, and in the all-around fans of WGW.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Asylum, one of the world's greatest wrestling promotions shows. Our Sunday show, 7:30 Eastern Time. Remember to watch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for triple the fun, because live has been moved from Thursdays to Tuesdays. So we got Showcase, the developmental. We got live on Tuesdays, 7:30 Eastern Time, and we got Asylum, 7:30 Eastern Time. We got action-packed cards every weekend. If you're looking to join, you know what to do. Check the chat. They'll guide you, man. They're with us on this. We appreciate you watching. If you're just here, if you're new here, we appreciate you. If you've been here, we appreciate you even more. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out.
Peace.